backing up, trying to throw those big overhands and not allowing Usman to get you.
My car, spending my money. Acting a smile with no degree. KAMARU Usman, man, did your thing. You know what I'm saying? They keep saying something about that he's underrated, bro, but I don't see it. He's been one of my favorite fighters since like the Tough House. You know what I mean? I mean, he's, to me, even way back then, I mean, he's always had his physique, so I think even back then in the Tough House, they were kind of hating on him. Just the guys that were around him in the Tough House. But there's a lot to say about KAMARU Usman. I mean, the dude is like the entire package. Just like he said, he may not be the best boxer or like a jiu-jitsu specialist, but when it comes to putting all of it together, dude, like the dude does the business in his jab. Oh my goodness.
And it is back to massive right hand by the champion. Right hand by Usman.
It's like the stiffest jab I've ever seen, but it's so nice. It's so nice. The snap on it is so nice. But Gilbert Burns he pretty much got beat up. In Gilbert Burns' defense, I think he kind of came out there a little hot. But regardless, I mean, it was going to go that way anyway, in my opinion, because Gilbert Burns can do that type of stuff, like bully around Tyron Woodley, who's kind of not even really, because he used to kind of be the bully after a while, like he was kind of defensive, and then he would turn into the bully. That was Tyron Woodley's style, so it worked for him for a while. But since he's kind of got like he just kind of, I don't know, he's kind of standstillish. Gilbert Burns kind of ran around him, you know what I mean, and did him in. But you're not gonna do that to KAMARU Usman, not for 5 rounds, you know. So basically, I mean, it's like he ran into a wall. Once KAMARU Usman started figuring out that jab was there, listen to his coach, because that's exactly what his coach told him. The jab is the reason why you're the champion, and I have to agree with that. That KAMARU Usman jab is something stupid. It's the same jab that broke Kobe Covington's nose. Or not nose, I broke his jaw. It's the same jab. The stiff jab and the overhand. Because you can just pile it up. Boom, boom. And they both feel so good. They just, you know, it's literally 1-2. So, like I said, like KAMARU Usman said, he's a problem.
And there is a new record holder for the longest winning streak in UFC welterweight history, KAMARU Usman.
Gilbert just fell back and hit his head on the stool.
Hey,
wow.
KAMARU Usman.
Taking what from who?
Anybody in that welterweight division, bro. You coming in 175, bro. And I feel bad for, I don't feel bad for Gilbert Burns. I feel bad for Gilbert Burns because I like him. I like his work ethic and stuff, but there's no way you're gonna beat KAMARU Usman. I don't see anybody beating KAMARU Usman because I think he's ran through, if not most of the division. I think he's ran through everyone. But KAMARU Usman is not one of those types where I think he's gonna like go up to like 185 and fight Israel Adesanya.
This title, and like I said, I am the best on the planet for a reason. Now, everybody else, y'all need to put some respect on my fucking name. I am the welterweight champ for a reason. I'm here to stay.
I understand that you're getting hyped up, but I don't think there's anybody not putting any respect in your name. You're without a doubt one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport, one of the greatest welterweights, if not the greatest welterweights of all time, and it was an honor calling your fight tonight. Congratulations, sir. Enjoy it, take it in, and I cannot wait to see you defend your title again.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Before I go, you know, we got this little street thug calling himself Jesus. He thinking he's Jesus. And, you know, Joe, we tried to make that fight several times. They tried to make that fight, but he kept backing out. The only reason this man took the fight is because it was on 6 days' notice, and he had a built-in excuse. And he's still running his mouth, talking about he broke my nose and stepping in on 6 days. Give you 3 weeks, he's going to do something. Guess what? It's not done. I'll give you a whole training camp. I guarantee you, you won't sign on that dotted line because this time I'm gonna finish your ass.
That's the fight you want next, or another fight with Jorge Masvidal.
Any one of these fools can get it. Any one of them. But he keeps running his mouth. If he's gonna talk, step in here and you gotta see me. Step in here and see me.
I love it. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that, Joe.
Congrats.
KAMARU Usman is a problem. The jab is nasty. The wrestling is outstanding. The dude can take a punch. I mean, he got in trouble the first round, but KAMARU Usman can take a punch. So it was nothing to be worried about. Because when I seen him take it, I was like, okay. And then they showed the replay, and KAMARU Usman kind of got clocked a little bit, but I think he just got knocked off balance for the way he was standing. You know, Joe Rogan and all them kind of, you know, a little extra with it, but I didn't fear it the whole time. And then once I seen the 1 jab work, 2 jab work, 3 jab work, I was like, okay, this is done. This is KAMARU Usman's game. Once he starts getting that jab on you, it's a wrap. Unless you keep touching your chin, you can't go anywhere. The dude, like, as far as stiff jabs, he's got one of the best stiff jabs I've seen. So what are you gonna do, you know? But long live KAMARU Usman. I'm gonna have to say right now, and not just with this performance, just in general, but as far as like right now, as far as fighters, the most complete, you gotta give it to the Nigerians, man. Israel Adesanya and KAMARU Usman are 2 problems that you can't deal with. Like, unless you got something, they're not. You can't dethrone them. You know what I mean? So the Nigerians are a problem. So I guess some of you UFC guys gonna have to figure that out. But I'm TJ the Turtle. That's just my opinion, man. Peace.